I got another clip from a rapper named Stunna Vegas. Now, Stunna Vegas was an artist that was signed to DaBaby. DaBaby brought him in, and we saw pictures early on of Stunna Vegas and Beyonce together, which you can see right there. And everybody thought that was weird because it's like he kind of he was a relatively new rapper, and he was already around Beyonce. Now, I know DaBaby had a pretty big platform, but Stunna Vegas being around Beyonce that early kind of was crazy. And if you hear what he had to say about Beyonce worshiping Oshun, the false god Oshun, at the time of her Lemonade album, it goes back to everything that people were saying about Beyonce, man. Like, and this is why I tell you guys, it looks like she worships whatever god, or she picks a deity every album. That's what it looks like. Check it out.
Man, E5 don't make no mistake, bro.
What's E5? Because I heard of it.
Oh, shit! Yeah. A lot of people practice it like Senorita or somebody.
Beyonce.
Some people do. Beyonce practice E5. She a child of Ocean. She a child of Ocean. She got songs. She got songs like talking about her ancestor. Every time she dressed up like her ancestor. When she was pregnant, she dressed up as Oshun.
Oh wow! So have you ever spoken with the dead?
Yeah, I feed them.
What do you mean?
I feed them all the time. I take care of them for them to take care of me every day.
Crazy.
This is a religion that originated in Africa?
Yeah. It's the religion that they say all African Americans are supposed to practice.
Because like I've seen movies and I've seen stuff online.
It ain't no movie. It ain't no movie.
They'll have the altar.
It ain't no movie. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you right now, you brainwashed. The way you talking, you can talk to Ifa about anything. Once you find out who you a child
of Christ, bro. The one true and living God. But what he's referring to is what people always talk about with Beyonce. When he's saying she was worshiping and she was wearing the outfits while pregnant, this is what he's talking about. Look at these pictures. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. And it's something weird about these false gods where it's always fertility and babies related, just like the false god Baal that Epstein worshipped and Epstein counterparts. Like, it was all about baby sacrifice and fertility and like bro, during the Lemonade album, a report came out from Yahoo where they talked about this different thing, this Beyonce lemonade theory. The report said this Beyonce lemonade meaning theory involving the African goddess, false god, Oshun, is mind-blowing. Not long after Beyonce broke the internet with the release of her visuals for Lemonade, various interpretations of the meaning behind the visual for her album hit social media. Here's one of the theories right here. Said they attributed this to the false god Oshun. So you guys can see that. Said the Yoruba people, an African ethnic group that occupies southwestern Nigeria and Benin, have or believe in a pantheon of 401 gods, false gods, lowercase g, that are known in the traditional Yoruba religion as Orisha. Yoruba people regard Oshun as the deity of love and fertility. So, we all know that Beyonce has been accused of this type of stuff for a long time. And there was a pastor, Pastor Richard Lorenzo, who has repeatedly spoken about this, saying that he saw when he before he became a Christian, he used to practice witchcraft. And he said that he would see Beyonce's family coming to the witchcraft store, and he's seen it with his own eyes in New Orleans. Check it out.
For the devil, I was supposed to be doing it for the Lord. So I went to New Orleans, man, and this is when it was solidified in my heart. I'm getting, I went to this specific, it's called the Botanica. There's a Puerto Rican guy. He's a dual inducted warlock, Santeria, voodoo, Haitian voodoo. His spiritual mother is a Haitian lady, and they start teaching me more. And I'm there for about a whole week. And he's telling me, I'm the one that's supposed to induct you. You need to come to Puerto Rico and Haiti with me. We're going to go in October, right, during Halloween time. And you got to sleep at a cemetery. You got to sleep in Puerto Rico at Haiti first for about a week. Then you got to go to Puerto Rico. And I'm thinking, okay, well,
He told you had to sleep inside of a cemetery?
yeah, if you ever study people that are in Ifa, Yoruba, Santeria, Voodoo, they'll tell you in order to get inducted, you have to sleep in a cemetery and be tortured. Like they actually put you through rituals.
There go that IFA
Like
crap
hazing,
again.
like kind of what you see in fraternity sometimes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, bro. It's
Okay.
real. It's all, you probably could look that up all online, man. Yeah. So I'm thinking this is it, but I was kind of nervous, man. And I'll never forget one of those days I was being trained up. I'm behind the register where the altar is and all that. And Solange Knowles walks in.
Beyonce's
sister.
And it's wait, what city were you in?
I'm in New Orleans in a
Yeah.
Botanica.
Yeah.
Like in the cut, like kind of like what's that street that everybody goes
Bourbon.
to?
Bourbon.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes walking from Bourbon. And I promise you, bro. She walks in with her boyfriend. I don't know if that's still her boyfriend. It was like a Trini guy with glasses. And I'm looking like, okay, am I seeing things? Nah, this ain't her. And he's talking to me, and I was like, bro, is that Solange? She's like, oh yeah, she always comes in here. Her and her family, they always are doing rituals.
Her family.
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So dude just dropped the dime. He said all of them are
All of them.
regulars in that particular. Why that particular shop?
So because they were in the area that she was going to, like, it's like a lot of these witches and warlocks, they have specific areas they go to get witchcraft. So like, just for example, like, how about this? Like,
they trust it. They trust this place to have like these powerful items that spiritually have already proven to work.
It's no different than when we get up and go to church on Sunday. We get up and go to church on Sunday, and for us, that's regular. Like, we go in here to worship, we go in here to praise God, we go in here to fellowship with each other, we go in here to read our Bibles, we go in here to sing, and that's these other false religions are doing the same thing, man. But she happens to be very powerful. Beyonce happens to be very powerful business-wise and influence-wise. And it's just deception. Beyonce's mom actually used to be Christian. And here's a big problem in Christianity that we don't talk about, in my opinion. We don't talk about how certain it's not all denominations, but there's certain denominations in Christianity that are extremely harsh. And people don't know, if you don't know anything about Christianity, then you would understand, you would feel like all of the denominations are like that. All Christians are like that. Let me say it like that. And this article kind of explained how Beyonce's mom was dealt with really harshly by Catholics in the Catholic school. Now, denominations are not wrong. There's nothing wrong with denominations in Christianity, but the Bible talks about how, like, if you go read 1 Corinthians, I think it's chapter 12. Let me make sure. It talks about how denominations are like, all of them are necessary, and like not one is better than the other. Pretty sure it's 12. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Man, I've been reading my Bible. Y'all see, I'm starting to get good. And if you go read it, it talks about this. But Beyonce's mom, and I'll get into that in a second, but Beyonce's mom talked about how she was harmed by the Catholic Church. And this is why we got to be careful how we treat people as believers, because, I mean, Beyonce could have been for us. She could have been. But because I believe it's because her mom was harmed by the Catholic Church, she probably pushed her kids away from Christianity. Same thing in Jay-Z's story, actually. Jay-Z spoke about how his grandfather was a pastor and was sleeping with kids. Crazy. Some people would say the apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm just playing. Tina Knowles attended a school where nuns ruled the roost. She said there were teachers who told her she didn't belong, that she was unsalvageable and a bad seed. The words punctured her soul and made her hate going to school. They thought they were doing the best thing, Tina Knowles said, but it hurt terribly. She would run home to tell her mother and could not understand why her mom would never take her side. She didn't know her mother was working herself to the bone for the church to get Knowles and her siblings an education. So basically her mama was working for the church and sending her to Catholic school. This is how her mama was getting them the education. From her own experience at school and in her childhood community, Beyonce's mom said, it's so important to really think about what you're saying to children. Labels can affect them for a lifetime. So she said she still deals with this also, I believe, in this article. She said, I still fight with that sometimes, and I'm 71 years old. It's in the back of my head.